Hey, just thought I'd do a quick video here, Viper's videos, on a little grinding project I had today. We finally had warm weather today in the 40s, so decided to go in the garage and start up the bench grinder and the belt sander and do some things I've been wanting to do all winter, but kind of cold and the glass is fogging up and so on. So let's get started here and take a look at what I did. Nothing too exciting, but as you know, these are cold steel sure balances, and I've pretty much been throwing with gloves up until today, and these come kind of sharp out of the box, so with the gloves it's not a problem. But I just took and ran them on the fiber wheel and the belt sander and got them so they're not so sharp and a little bit easier to throw by the blade as well as the handle. So anyway, not a big deal, but something that needed to be done. Here is a cold steel, I think it's a True Flight. This also comes really sharp, and I dulled that all up and gave it a little bit more of a double edge tip. So hopefully that'll be a good thrower. Haven't had a chance to throw it yet, but anyway, that was real sharp. And here is a little project that Colette had started on a rope dart from a Shaolin monk video, and I decided to use one of my Condors, 14 inches, and the tip was literally sharp like a needle, and I thought if I spin that thing around and catch myself, so I dulled that up a little bit, but as you can see it's still plenty sharp enough to stick. But so that's another thing. And my Flying Steel limited edition fighter models, had a lot of good use out of them this winter. Frozen logs, box elder logs that I throw into really need a heavy knife like these Sure Balance, and of course almost anything from Flying Steel is really super heavy duty and sticks in pretty much anything, including an ice block. So anyway, I had some damage. I nicked them up a little bit from hitting each other, and the tips were just kind of taking a lot of abuse from literally hitting icy logs. So I kind of reprofiled them and cleaned them up a little bit, and they should work out real good. And lastly is a project that I've been working on, well, probably since winter began and just finally got around to it. But this is a Condor Hudson Bay Survival knife. And I thought it looked a lot like the Mountain Man Bowies that a lot of the guys are throwing and building, and so I just thought I'd take a crack. I'm not really set up to make a knife from scratch yet, but I thought this would be a good base knife to start with. So I took this Condor Bay Hudson Bowie, and some of the best features I've seen that a lot of the top knife makers have been doing. A lot of times you got the straighter spine, the more of a longer clip point, radiusing the spine so the whole knife is smooth in case it bounces off another knife. I did give it more of a double edge than the original here, which is just flat on top, a little bit of a, I guess there's no double edge really. So I radiused that, got rid of the belly on the back. Then you notice there's a radius in the handle that kind of sticks out. I ground that, so there's just a little bit of a pistol grip for me to be able to find my fingers how I'd want to hold it. But anyway, it was just something to goof around with and give it a try. So I thought it turned out pretty good anyway. But it's a work in progress. I didn't get a chance to throw this today, but I'll say that in a stock form it actually throws pretty well, but you gotta, again, throw it pretty hard because that's pretty thick to get that to stick. And you have to dull it up because it does come pretty sharp. But that's about it. So I just thought I'd share a little bit of a day at the grinder and sander, and finally warm enough weather to enjoy being in the garage. And that's about it. So thanks for watching. Bye.